Maya weaves exquisite cotton fabric called taka on a handloom. This traditional Nepali fabric and apparels and accessories made from it are exported to a number of countries. Like many, young Maya left the village a few years ago in search of better work opportunities and living conditions. In the town, she lives and works in a rented room with her children. Her husband, a driver, has migrated to Gulf for work. She also trains other migrant women who live close by to operate handloom and make intricate taka patterns, and sometimes help procure work for them. Maya is not alone. Millions of workers like Maya are part of vast yet hidden supply chains. It is estimated that 80% of global trade passes through the supply chains annually. As we move down the supply chains, formal enterprises have linkages with smaller enterprises in formal and informal economies. Due to competitive markets and demand for speedy delivery, enterprises often adopt highly flexible production and work patterns, resulting in informal working arrangements, piece-rate production through home-based work, and workers engaged in non-standard forms of employment. These workers constitute the invisible part of the global supply chains. Work reaches these invisible workers through a network of subcontractors. Most workers are women from vulnerable and excluded communities who work in isolation in the confines of their homes with no or inadequate legal protection, low remuneration, and a weak bargaining position. Low piece rate wages forces them to take help of unpaid family members, including adolescent and young children, increasing the incidence of child labor. Older children, who may be legally allowed to work, have no safety and health trainings and often engage in hazardous work. This lack of visibility of home-based workers and unpaid family members does not get reflected in the national statistics, budget, and planning, as well as in laws and policies. Integrated approaches are needed to support informal economy actors in global supply chains and to promote decent work for invisible workers. The ILO Japan project towards fair and sustainable global supply chains, promoting decent work for invisible workers in South Asia, is a multi-stakeholder initiative in this direction. Currently operational in India and Nepal, this project uses a social dialogue approach to seek innovative and progressive solutions towards decent work with participation from government, employers, and workers' organizations, bringing in voices of the informal economy actors and home-based workers. It focuses on improved and effective implementation of policies and regulations and strengthened governance for ethical and sustainable supply chains. In partnership with workers' organizations, it works on enabling the rights of workers, including minimum wages, maternity and social protection, promoting occupational health and safety, organizing and collectivizing workers through cooperative or collective formation, and enabling access, entitlements, including skills and entrepreneurship development. In partnership with employers' organizations, it aims to promote formalization and sustainability of micro and small enterprises. The pilot interventions and lessons learned from the project are intended to inform policymakers and practitioners to strengthen policy and action for visibilizing invisible workers and promotion of decent work for home-based and informal economy workers.